We're here today with Baron Rivendare. Now, I haven't played Baron Rivendare in a little while, so I was like, you know what? Today's the perfect day, and this is the deck I'm going to be running. So I'm going to adjust as we play some games here today. We got Baron Rivendare, and we also got the nice talent Chill from the Grave, which allows us to summon skeleton mages instead of warriors. We also got the Dark Spiritual, because why not? I really like the Dark Spiritual with this build. And we got Prowler. Now, what I'm really excited for with Prowler is that we finally got the talent that allows us to get on the prowl. He gains stealth and stuns the target when attacking from stealth. We also got the Stealthy Safe Pilot, one of the must-haves in all the builds of Warcraft Rumble. We got the Gargoyle because, you know what, the Gargoyle is a super powerful terror that destroys enemy towers. We also got Blizzard, and for Blizzard we have Cold Snap. Cold Snap freezes troops in place, and we got the Griffin with 3+ range. Now, what's really nice about this build is that the pressure you can apply with Gargoyle, but let me tell you, I've been playing so many games with Charlag that I learned really recently that the damage Prowler can do to towers and the main tower is really nice. Prowler is a menace in the field right now. Now, the enemy we're going up against is Rend Blackhand, so I'm going to try to take the enemy tower because I think it would be really nice. However, he has a very interesting build with the Golem and, let's say, the Fire Pyromancer. I mean, Pyromancer is not something I see very often. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know if it's that good in PvP, but it's a nice unit. Now we're going to try our best to do some damage here. Another thing I have noticed is that the Dark Spiritual does do nice damage to the main base once he doesn't really have anything to worry about. He just can keep throwing his sticks uncontended. Now we do have two Gargoyles passing here, and my Gargoyle's actually pushing the enemy back, which is actually really funny to see. He does have Rend Blackhand. Rend Blackhand's probably going to go for the tower, and it's not really going to do much. So we're going to drop Griffin right here, and Griffin should be able to eliminate the Golem. The Gargoyle probably is going to be doing some damage to my base. I think I'm not going to be able to destroy him fast enough, and as you can see there, I'm not able to. We also have Baron Rivendare. What we can do is keep pressuring. Right now we're losing, and this is not good. So we're going to have to start to focus his main base. Focusing that secondary tower was probably a bad idea, but I just thought I would have been able to take it early on. However, the enemy is doing a fantastic job countering everything I do. So now we have this massive contingent right here. Baron Rivendare, and we have the Gargoyle. They seem stunned. I'm not sure. No, he probably had Chain Lightning on the stun because my units got stunned there, and that was a little awkward. I'll be very honest with you. Before that Safe Pilot dies, she actually got Rend Blackhand to dismount, which is actually better because having to deal with the Sky version of him is pretty annoying when you don't have any range. But thankfully, with the Baron Rivendare deck, I have all these Undead Frost Mages that are doing a fantastic job. Now, he did place Gargoyle. We are noticing that, so we need to counter that and get rid of it. We're just going to play our Dark Spiritual. Oh, he placed the Quillbore, but guess what? The Quillbore is not enough, and the Dark Spiritual is hammering away with those sticks. We got a nice contingent on the right-hand side, and he's countering to the best of his abilities right now. Now, we are less than 50%. We need to be very careful. I think we're going to be able to come back if I switch up and keep pressuring as I am right now. We do have a Gargoyle near full health. We're using the Safe Palette. The reason I saved the Safe Palette was specifically for the Pyromancer, and we're going to blast away and slam that enemy tower while we draw Prowler to do some extra damage. Now, he doesn't really have much gold left, I would say. That's what I was expecting. So he's saving up for his commander, and look at that damage. We are now taking the lead. Just like that, the comeback king that is Baron Rivendare is coming to fruition. We're going to be able to do this with one more push. I'm pretty sure our next big push is going to be it. He does have Gargoyle, but it's going to be an easy counter. We're just placing the Griffin, mainly because we don't know if he's going to use anything to counter me. We place the Dark Spiritual just a little bit back and we come in with the nice Safe Palette right here. We do have a massive contingent on the right-hand side. We did counter his little Gargoyle. We're going to place Prowler right here. Now, the Gargoyle we have is flying away, coming to the enemy base. Now, you know what? We're going to use Blizzard here. We want to eliminate the enemy Pyromancer as fast as possible. And he did use the stun with the Chain Lightning, but Gargoyle just needs to hit that tower 2 or 3 times. And we should be able to do it. Make it, make it, make it. He hits it once and not twice. Maybe Blizzard's going to be enough to eliminate it. Either way, if we go in the end of overtime, we come out victorious. The Prowler is going in, and he charged straight past because he was invisible. And he ends the game. Prowler right there is the MVP. I'm telling you, man. Prowler was the reason we won that. He snuck past all that danger and instantly gave us that victory with his little bites. Okay, we're going to drop some pressure with Prowler on the right-hand side for this new game and watch him go. So the enemy is going to have to think about it while we also have pressure on the left-hand side. He did use Abomination. Now, Abomination is going to be able to clear everything there. Ooh, he has Chimera in this deck. What an interesting unit to have. I'm super excited to get Chimera soon. I'm almost there in the PvP ranks. I didn't really get to play Warcraft Rumble too much, which is why I haven't been seeing videos, uploading as much. I think I skipped 3 or 4 days, but that's totally fine. So we got these videos. We're switching our spare troll to go on the right hand side. We're going to switch back Baron Riven since that tower is basically at half health, and Baron Riven should be more than enough to take it. What we're going to also do is probably place Gargoyle on the right hand side. Yeah, that'd make more sense right now. So that's what we're going to do. I was just making, oh, I didn't even see he had Gargoyle right there. Okay then. But we're doing so much damage to his base, it doesn't matter right now. That Dark Spirit Troll is just shredding it. And this is going to be a quick GG game. I don't even think it's been 40 seconds. I can't even say 60 because it feels like I just started the game. And there we go, GG. Thalnos, the Blood Mage himself, is very hard to play. I'll be very honest with you. I've been trying to create builds for this guy and he struggles very hard. So that was our enemy and we were able to come out on top. We have Grommash here as our enemy commanding leader and he's coming out on the left hand with a nice Pyromancer. Ooh, the Pyromancer is bloodless, but we're going to instantly eliminate her right here with the save palette while we have the Dark Spirit Troll on the right hand side, and he's going to do the same exact thing and eliminate our squadrons. That's a nice little counter we both basically did right there. Ooh, there's Prowler's going to do some nice bite damage while we do have the Gargoyle and the Griffin. The Griffin's going to get eliminated, but the Gargoyle is basically full health, and that should be more than enough to take... Oh, nice polymorph from the enemy right there. We do drop Baron Riven there. I don't know... Okay, that's what I wanted. I was like, I don't know if that tower is going to be able to destroy the Gargoyle even in polymorph right now. And can we get safe pilot to eliminate the Pyromancer? He does have those pesky sappers, which allows him to keep his secondary base in contention, but we got a nice group coming in and we're going to be able to capture it back, no worries. But look at the damage that happened to his main base. I just looked up right there. That is incredible. I actually don't know what hit him. I just know I was pressuring both sides incredibly, and we got another Prowler there, but we also have that Gargoyle near full health. It doesn't matter if he captures his secondary tower. This is game over for him. The Gargoyle's going to swing 1-2 with the charge from the Prowler, giving us the GG we needed. Now in this matchup, we're going up against Hogger. Hogger is such a powerful unit. Man, Hogger is so much fun. I'm pretty sure a lot of people enjoy Hogger right now. Hogger is just dominating the scene from what I've been seeing. Now, we're placing the Dark Spirit Troll on the right-hand side, sorry. He's going to instantly counter, so you know what? I'm going to counter as well. And he's placing everything right now to recapture my tower. I need to defend this. But we also have Baron Riven there on the left-hand side doing the same to him, and we were able to clear his units, and look at that. It's working out in our favor. Now, the reason we place Prowler as at any other time is so the Prowler can do some massive damage to his base. He does counter right now with the nice Hogger. Just one more hit, guys. Just one more hit. So we're just going to use Blizzard right here and recapture it. Now he's going to have to play resources and he's going to be struggling very hard because yes, we could kind of leave his Hogger to do some damage to our base, but you know what? We're not going to worry about that too much as we place Baron Riven there. He'll sort that out. Now, the best part is we have both towers secured them. Even though he has that Dark Iron Miner, it's not going to be anything really. He's looking to recapture this tower. So we're going to place Safe Pilot right here as Baron Riven there comes in from the back line doing some nice damage. We're going to place Prowler on the right-hand side. He does recapture the tower, but he's spending resources. He's going to have to struggle right here. There's nothing he can really do about it. He does place the Null, which is a nice counter to my Prowler. Come on, no. Okay, so he does a fantastic job. I read that situation completely wrong, and he was able to recapture his tower perfectly. Now we're back to about even, I would say. We're not too off from each other in health, and we're basically have towers recaptured for each side. So we're just going to focus on his main base now, not even worry too much, but we're still going to pressure the left-hand side when needed. Why? Because it's a must-have. Hogger is right now being a menace. He's been placing Hogger a lot. I've been seeing this so much on the field. So the power of Hogger right now is ridiculous. We need to keep that in mind and ensure we get rid of Hogger as soon as possible. Use our air units if necessary. Now, we're kind of struggling. He's going to get this tower. There's nothing I can really do there. Thankfully, we got off that. Oh, man. He got Hogger coming in right now. We had to pressure the left-hand side with the Gargoyle. There was no other choice. We can't just let him take victory right here. We're going to get his base as well. And now both bases are in contingent. We need to clear out what he has on us or we're going to lose this game. He has Safe Pilot as well, and Griffin on the left-hand side. He's doing a lot of damage to my main base. I don't even know if we're going to be able to come out on top, but we're not going to give up here. We're going to keep pushing and try our best. If we've learned anything from that first game, we were able to come back from a massive deficit, so we still have a chance. We still have just enough health, and we were able to clear out everything, and we're going to be able to capture back the base, no worries. Sadly, he got back his as well. So as you can see here, we're back to even. However, this time he is way ahead of me in health, and I need to be very careful of what I'm going to be dealing with right here. Baron Riven there, switching him up because I want him to get rid of those mines and literally keep going to the enemy base. We're going to stop the enemy from mining because that's what's turning up victory for him right here. We do get rid of Hogger at the last minute. We do have a near full health gargoyle. Can the gargoyle get some nice swings off right there? Perfect swing. And we got Baron River there, and the Prowler, oh, he does counter with his Quillbar, which is good. It's better he uses Quillbar as a defensive than sends it straight to my base. We do get back our tower, man. The amount of time this tower has been recaptured is crazy right now. He does have Hogger, and the speed of Hogger indicates the power, and I do not want to have to deal with this, but we got the Gargoyle out. There is nothing that can hit my Gargoyle right now. All I have to do is get rid of Hogger, and he used Safe Pallet in the middle, so that means there's nothing he has besides Griffin. Now, if this Gargoyle gets their near full health or even 90% health, this is going to be it. Now, we also have Prowler coming in. Prowler's not really going to do much, but that Gargoyle is doing fantastic job. Come on. We're going to use Blizzard right here. Can Blizzard do what we need? Just enough damage, and it doesn't. Oh no, we need to counter that. We can't let Hogger swing on our base right now. We just need a little more damage. Popping down Prowler, we have to go on the full defensive. There's nothing we can really do right here. If Prowler gets one hit on the enemy base, that's going to be enough. We're clearing out everything. That's his whole unit contingent, and we got Blizzard again, which brings us the victory. Man, that comeback was insane. I can't even believe we were able to do that right now. Wow. Okay, in this next matchup, it's basically a mirror matchup. He instantly places his Gargoyle with his little stick thrower right there, which is his Dark Spare Troll. However, the Dark Spare Troll doesn't seem to have the healing factor. We're going to use Safe Pallet, which is going to eliminate him, and our Dark Spare Troll is going to do a fantastic job doing some nice damage to the enemy right here, and we kept them alive. Good job. The Prowler is such a fantastic unit, man. And look at that. The Dark Spare Troll turns around, getting rid of the Quillbar while we're pressuring his tower now, because why not? Wait. Oh, I switched the arrow. I did not mean to switch that arrow. Okay, I just realized what I did. So I switched it back there. Now the Gargoyle is going to go down the enemy lane on the left-hand side. Probably do just a little bit of damage. I don't think he's going to capture it. The reason I say that is pretty simple. He didn't have enough health, but look at how low that tower is. We're going to use Blizzard here, clear out everything he has, and we might get it. We do. Now it's in contention. What is he going to do? He's summoning his Safe Pallet, but you know what? It's not that big of a deal. Sadly, the Prowler got intercepted, so we're going to use our Safe Pallet right here to keep this tower in contention while we get rid of him right there. Currently, right now in this gameplay, we're basically in limbo. We are working on keeping that tower in contention or capturing it, but at the same time, we do need to focus on his main base, because if we keep this up, we're going to end up in a resource deficit, so we're going to pressure down the scene by using the Gargoyle. Now, the good thing is we do have those free frost mages right there. He does place his Gargoyle, but it's not really going to be able to do too much, so we're heading towards his base. Now, the funny thing is watching those Gargoyles pass each other, that little rocket should be enough to eliminate his troll, and the Gargoyle is going to make it to the enemy base, which works out for us as we're starting to do some health. So now we're technically in the lead, while we also have the Prowler coming up. Ooh, we're doing a lot more damage than I was expecting right there. He's at less than 50% health, and he's still chunking away almost at 25% health right there. Now, I know he's doing damage to my base. We do have the Griffin Rider, which is keeping it up with the Safe Pallet, and we get it back. There's nothing really too much to worry about. Now, he pressured me very heavy there trying to get me, but it wasn't enough. Now, we're going to place the Gargoyle here to pressure his tower, and we're most likely going to get it here. If we don't, we're just going to keep pressuring the right-hand side and going for the victory. We're switching lanes as much as possible to ensure that he's using resources in areas he shouldn't be using while we have the Prowler coming out. I didn't want the Prowler to do anything there. I wanted him to just sneak past, but that's totally okay. Now he cleared the miner, and as you can see here, we're going to drop the Safe Pallet right there once he gets in range. He does have a mass contingent of units coming, but it's not really going to be much to worry about. The Prowler and the Safe Pallet should be able to end the game here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything he can do. One more blast should do it, and there it goes. The GG comes out with that nice gameplay, and we're facing off against a Rend Blackhand in this matchup right now. And let me be honest with you, what a really nice commanding unit. I really enjoy seeing Rend Blackhands because it's such a powerful unit. I mean, it's not as easy to play as others. Should we use it on the Dark Iron Miner? I just don't feel like it's right now. Ooh, he plays Rend Blackhand and the Gargoyle on the right-hand side. Nice little combo, but he has nothing now to combat what I sent on the left-hand side. So that tower is basically mine, and the Prowler is going to get 1 or 2 bites off on the enemy right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. That Prowler was worth it. That Prowler did so much right there. Fantastic. That Frost Mage is doing some nice damage, distracting the Dark Iron Miner, allowing us to recapture that tower. And the enemy is probably like, what does he even do now? He has a Chimera, but it's not really going to be enough. We have Baron Riven there on the left-hand side going in nicely, and the Chimera was not in range to do anything or catch aggro. And Baron Riven there, a fantastic job getting rid of that dwarf and swinging away while we have the gargoyle really close to the base. That gargoyle is full health. There is nothing he can do right here because he has to save up very high to even get his commanding leader out, and it's not going to be enough to eliminate that gargoyle. And this is going to be GG with the Prowler, and fantastic. Let me know if you tried this build out in the comment section below and what Baron Riven there build you've been using.